Well, hello. How we doing? One thing that I want to kick out to you right now. Just pay attention. Focus on me and what I'm getting ready to tell you. I'm going to give you some great news. Now, something that you need to figure out about yourself. Have you ever just sat at your desk and felt like you're supposed to be doing more? Like there's something bigger calling your name, but just can't tell if it's God or just I'm frustrated, you know? So today I'm going to help you fight that out, okay? Because what if I told you that restlessness isn't always a red flag? Sometimes it's a holy flag. Now, let's talk about it. Come on, follow me, and we're going to talk about it. Yes, so thank you. Okay, look, I get it. I get it. You're not trying to be reckless. I understand that. You're not trying to just keep having these ideals and you just want to say, you know what, I'm just going to quit my job on a whim. You just all of a sudden just going to just jump up and just quit your job. And then you just keep having these ideas just keep coming to your mind. I know what you're feeling. These visions of something you could build. Man, you're thinking hard. You're thinking really hard. And you just keep asking yourself, is this God? Or is this just me being tired of what I'm going through? Is it God? Or is it just me just being tired of just living this type of way? Here's the truth, okay? Here's the truth. God doesn't waste your vision. That's one thing that you have to understand. God is not wasting your vision on the things that you're feeling and seeing. If he's showing you something, guess what? It's not by accident. And I know you've been thinking about it. You want to be thinking about these entrepreneur ideals, things that you want to get done. I mean, you're like, man, this is overwhelming to me, man. I want to have a different life, a better life in different things. And all this time, God has been showing you these things. So let me give you 3 signs that what you're feeling isn't a burnout. I'm going to give you 3 of them. And so you're probably thinking to yourself, oh, here's another 1, 2, 3 step, and here I'm fixed. No, that's not. I'm telling you some things that I have been through, and maybe there's some things signs that you are seeing, and maybe we can work them up together between me and you, and we can figure out what it is, the problem, what is going on. Maybe, have you ever just thought maybe these things that you've been having, these ideas that God been giving you ever thought about maybe it's a blueprint? Man, you probably like, oh man, you're probably thinking that. And you're probably like, man, it was a blueprint. I remember these things. That was God. All these prayers I've been praying and talking to God. There was a blueprint. God was setting me up. Man, we got more to come. We got more to come. Come on, follow me. Come on, follow me. Come on, follow me on this journey. Pull your chair up and get you a nice cup of tea or some water, or just plug in your earphones in your ear and just listen. Man, I'm telling you, I want to give you some entrepreneurial skills, some things that are going to help you along the way to help you recognize some of the things that God, because I had to figure them things out too. Like, I'm working all this stuff and doing all these things and reading all these books and doing all these things. And guess what? It was already at my feet. Come on. Okay. Sign number 1. Okay. Just check this out. Just sit with me a little bit longer. Look, just sit with me. Hang in there for just a little bit longer, because I want to help you out with this blueprint that you've been dealing with. All these blueprints that God been giving you. Okay, here's some signs. I mean, it was like yesterday when this happened to me. This is one of them. Is you're not running away. You're running towards. Okay? You're not running away. You're running towards. Okay? First sign, here's your first sign. I got my notes and I'm kind of jotting off back and forth my notes and stuff, but I'm trying to get something to you and I need you to pay attention. Listen in, plug your lip. Man, look, you need to listen in to this. This is some good stuff. Your ideals are solution driven, not escape driven, okay? You're not daydreaming about vacations. I mean, that is out of your mind. You're not even thinking about that no more. You're thinking about problems you could solve, and that's what most entrepreneurs do. We are looking for what can we solve here? Systems you could fix. You think about all these different things in your mind, and you're wondering why is I'm thinking like this? People you could serve. I mean, as Christians, we think about that. As entrepreneurs, we think about that. Okay. When you see something broke and think, man, I can make this better. That's not ego talking. And we think that's ego talking sometimes, you know. That's stewardship, which is my last name, Stewart. Stewardship. That's what that is. That's God giving you eyes to see what he wants you to build. It's simple. And you zeroed in things and see these things, that is a sign right there. Okay, pay attention. Now, here's a quote I'm going to get ready to give you. Builders don't just complain about what's wrong. Guess what they do? Builders don't just complain about what's wrong. Guess what they do? They imagine what could be. And friend, if that's you, pay attention to that. I'm telling you, you need to pay attention to that. You need to pay attention. What somebody do? Did somebody say reread that again? Okay, I'm gonna read that again. Builders don't just complain about what's wrong. They imagine what could be. And if that's you, you need to pay attention to that. You know, because you get something, you're putting it together. You know, this almost is me. I'm thinking about this roll of paper, and I'm thinking, man, what can I do with this roll of paper, man? This you trying to put together something, and what you do is when I have this piece of paper, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it in my printer to print paper and to print receipts to make it quick access. So these different things that you're gonna put together. So come on now, come on. We got a couple more signs. I need you to hang in there. Man, this is really getting really good. I'm hoping you take note. Man, I would pause this. I would literally take this information and do something with it. And so you could see some signs that you're dealing with or some things that you need to put together and showing that God, look, you know that I'm a Christian man. And in order for me and how I build my business was on the signs that I am telling you now. And I'm trying to get this information. Now, look, I'm a book junkie. I read a lot, a whole lot. I listen to different audibles on my Audible book thing. Look, I'm telling you, I have put together some information that's going to help you. And through the spiritual eye that God has gave me, I am trying to help you out. And so here is sign number 2. Come on, follow me. Come on. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's move on. Sign number 2. Man, I know you've been waiting. You wait and you still follow me on this journey. Man, thank you all for following me on this journey. I really appreciate all the things that you are doing. You're taking time to listen to me, and I know you could be doing other things, but thank you for being patient. Hey, for all you that do not know, I just want to take time to pause. My name is Kirkland. Hey, my business is Stewart Snacks, and I'm an entrepreneur. I love and I enjoy giving feedback, answering questions, trying to help people to figure out how they need to get off this ledge to jump and to get into what they need to be as an entrepreneur. So sign number 2 is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting for this, and thank you. So you're outgrown your seat. You just outgrown it. And I'm going to tell you how you understand to let you know on how you excuse me, how you outgrown your seat. I'm going to tell you how you outgrown your seat. Now, this second sign of you outgrown your seat is the old structure feels too small. Have you ever got put in a shirt when you was used to wearing a shirt, and now all of a sudden that shirt feels untightful to you, and so it's time to get another shirt. It's time to get another shirt because now you walking around here think you're Lex Luthor and all this stuff. But I'm gonna give you a story about that in my life, but I just want to just go through some of these notes that I got to help you to see some things. Okay, it's not that you hate your boss, and that's what I want to let you know. And that feeling may not be not that you hate the boss, because I didn't hate my boss. I had a good boss. We worked together great. It's not that you're ungrateful. I mean, you thanking God right now. It's like, man, Lord, I thank you that. But I'm in an uncomfortable, old structured feeling, and I'm feeling uncomfortable. I just feel like there's more. It's that you can see further than your current role allows you to go. I mean, it's like I'm sitting in this role, and I'm like, there's got to be something more. So I'm giving you some great information. Some great information. You know that feeling when you're wearing shoes that you used to fit perfectly. I remember wearing these shoes that used to fit perfectly, and all of a sudden now, guess what the shoes started doing? Once they got too comfortable and everything, this they start doing. They start squeaking. That's what this is. What you're feeling right now. They start squeaking. Your shoes are squeaking. You walking up down the hall, squeaky, squeaky. Everybody turn around looking like, man, this cat here it's time for you to get some of those shoes. Okay, God isn't punishing you. God is not. If you feeling that God is promoting you because you're in this comfort zone, and God is trying to force you to do this is what, okay? I'm trying to help describe and open up this information to you so you can be able to understand, because I don't want no one leaving this channel and saying that I didn't understand what he's saying. God is not punishing you, okay? With discomfort, he's promoting you out of comfort. Because sometimes we could be in comfort, yeah, man, this all, I'm just want to make this little check, and man, I'm good, man, I'm good, and all this, but still inside, there's more. Okay, I want to tell you one thing that I have learned. I remember the time that I was a manager at a place one time, and I learned all the skills. I mean, I promoted. God had allowed me to start off from the beginning. I thought the guy gave me a job. I already had entrepreneurial skills, and I knew it. I didn't know where God was taking it. So I was figuring out, okay, I put together this entrepreneurial skills. I had my snack ideas of what I wanted to do, but I couldn't seem to get it off the floor. So I actually, when I did get into it, I failed. I still had my vending service going on, but at the time, I felt like I was elevated. I'm like, why is I'm coming with all these thoughts? I'm thinking about all these things I want to do, and I'm continuing to come to my wife, telling her all these different ideas, and she's like, oh, seems like a lot of work, and and these different things, and so I just stuck with it. I was like, I don't know where you're leading me, but I'm just gonna follow this road. And so I walked up to we talked about one evening, one night, we was all trying to figure out what can we do to make extra money. And during this time, that's how I ended up with the snack business. I'm just going back to let you know how I ended up with the snack business, with a general idea that I thought about, and some friends, and we was talking about it. And guess what? I started that vending business. But at the same time, after I learned that did the vending business for some years, grow my vending business, and so I tried to, after I've doing a lot of products that I was selling that was very popular snack products, I thought, okay, man, it's cool. I need to sell this out in the market. So I started grasping hold of some of the product and selling, and I ended up getting a distributor's hookup with a manufacturer. And I start promoting and selling their product. And I'm going to tell you down the line, if I haven't told you already on a video already about how I did that. getting that distributors and manufacturer thing. If you want to know about more about that, I may have it on the video. If I don't, come back and message me and say, hey, I need to know about how to be distributor. And so when I did do that, back to my story, when I started selling some stuff. I didn't know how to handle that situation with the locations and all this stuff. And I was just green trying to figure it out, and I ended up failing, and I messed up. I mean, I just couldn't get it right because I was losing money. Stuff was stealing on me. Probably was telling me the manufacturer that was looking for their money, I couldn't pay them. I was trying to get them to extend to pay them, and then I was trying to go back to the other places to try to. Then money just it didn't work out right, so I ended up failing, and I felt disappointed. I was so very disappointed. I was tore up, in my mind hurt, and so to make a long story short, I ended up knocking out of there, and I ended up getting a part-time job at nighttime because I was doing construction. So I ended up working at a gas station, and I started as a janitor. And the guy said, man, you just ain't going to believe this, man. But the Lord must be for to bless you today, because I so happened got somebody just getting ready to quit, and he's a janitor, a custodian, and he does all the filling up the drinks and all this kind of stuff, little extra duties they was having. And I thought, I'll take it. And he said, yeah, you don't have to work that many hours, 4 or 5 hours a day, just to get it stuff done. And you can handle that. That's just a job that you need. So I took that, and I did that. So during that time, to make a long story short, I want to add in more details, but I don't have the time. But I will later down the line. Just tell me, say I want to know more about that story, and I will add more of that story about me. And so I ended up promote my through God worked me up to learn all these skills of cleanliness and all these different things. Then after that, I ended up being a cashier, and then after that, I learned all these customer service things that I need to do, how to upsell, and God was just teaching me all these things, setting up my blueprint of my life and skills of what I needed to do. And it was awesome. It was awesome what God was doing in my life. I didn't understand it at the moment until I had to figure it out. And I ended up being promoted to a manager doing these different things. But after I got being a manager and all the different things that we was dealing with and stuff like that, I just thought, man, I need more. Something I just didn't feel comfortable. I was getting up early. I was putting in different things, and promotions wasn't coming like they wanted to do, and I knew that I was a great asset of doing different things in this business of these people that I was working for. But I had a chair that I was sitting in that was uncomfortable to me. It was so uncomfortable to me. So I ended up finding out about another distributor's thing that I was going to get in. Talked to the guy before, and I do have a video about that I'm talking about what happened, a story about me being there. But I ended up getting that distributor's thing, but it took a little time because I had a setback between, because he told me somebody else had that thing, and so I had to wait for a couple more weeks, and then God touched his heart, and then he said, hey, guess what? You ain't gonna believe this. God must be really on your side, brother. Because the guy, his information wasn't straight. He didn't have no license. He didn't have all this stuff. So it's still open if you want the distributors, manufacturers to ship you your stuff, and you can be a distributor. And I thought, wow. So I'm thinking, he said, well, I said, can you just give me a little time to get myself together? I wanted to give these people 2-week notice. I didn't want to go off like that. I wanted to at least do that. But the situation was so unbearable between what was going on with the business, the company, till I just had to pull out. And I said, you know what? I got to go. Sometimes you have to move. Sometimes when God puts you in, get you ready for a stage, to be on stage, God said, let's move, and he mean move now. So back to what we was talking about. That is stage 2, but you're not being difficult in anything of these different things that you're feeling. Guess what? You're being developed, and that's what you're doing. You're being developed, and I'm trying to encourage you to get that. So I have one more sign that we're going to get through real quickly, Thank you for being so patient with me, Science 3, and I promise you that that's going to give you that. And I'm probably going to give you a little bit extra bonus. I know this is a long video, probably one of my longest videos, but I'm going to tell you this. It is a good video, a really great video that you can watch over and over again, and you can actually take notes on this video that I'm giving you as being a better entrepreneur, help you to find the signs that God is telling you about what's going on. So I need you to follow me on this journey. Come on, follow me on this journey. Okay. Thank you. Third sign. You feel the weight of impact. How many of us feel the weight of impact? I know you feel the weight of impact, and you're so wondering, man, what I'm telling you, I know this is really good because it's good to me. It's exciting to me when I have figured the signs out, and I'm still learning these signs, and I got more information to tell you about the different things God has showed me, and maybe you can come together, and maybe you can say, man, you know what? This guy maybe he may have something here. Maybe God is using me because I feel like God using me the same way. God is doing his thing to me. Third sign, you feel burdened. You're not bored. You're not bored, and there's some burdens hitting you. Okay, this is the big one. Listen carefully. Listen, I need you to listen carefully. This is, the big one. I need you to listen. Just listen. You're not chasing cloud. Trust me, you're not. I thought the same day. I was trying to figure this thing out. You're not wanting to be this big famous person or nothing like that. I mean, you just like laying in bed at night thinking about people you could help, the impact you could make, the change you could create, that weight you feel. That's not anxiety. That's a holy burden God has gave you. A burden that you got to carry. He's willing, God needs somebody to carry that burden. And you are answering that calling. Guess what? God gives you the eyes to see a problem. God sees it. And God has done it to me, and he's still doing it. And it just seems like things are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm like, God, I want to help these people. I want to do these different things in here. And just like what I'm doing right now is helping you out. And it's a burden to me. I mean, it bothers me. And so God gives you the eyes to see a problem and the grace to solve it. He doesn't show you the brokenness just to frustrate you. He's not trying to frustrate you. He shows it to you because you're the answer. He's preparing. Just let that sink in. He's preparing you. You're the answer. He's preparing you. Let it sink in. Let it sink in. Just think and say, man, could this be me? Could this be me that God is preparing me to use me? If you feel that burden, that's not heaviness. I'm telling you. Because sometimes I used to lay in the bed and still do it. I think, what is this? That purpose is trying to break through. It's trying to break through. It need to go. You ever seen a plant that's trying to get through the ground and it's breaking, and it finally makes that thing and it flourishes so beautiful? Well, that's the same thing God has to do. There's some seeds that have been planted you for years and years that God has been putting in you, and you need to let it flourish. Now, I just want to give you a vision. I gave you the 3 signs. Them was the 3 signs that I gave you. Take notes on it, but I want to give you a vision. Now, what I want to do is I want to paint a picture to give you a vision, because you have to have a vision. And if you don't have a vision about it, the Bible clearly speaks, you need a vision, or you perish because of no vision. You need a vision. You have to have a vision. You do. Okay. Here we go. Imagine this. You're at a coffee shop, not because you have to be there, but because you want to be there. Your phone buzz, bzz, new payment notification. I get them all the time, and I'm like, whoa. And I'm not trying to be all this like I got it going on. No, I'm just saying that feeling that, and you kind of look up at God and you smile, because that idea God gave you, is now income with impact. You're like, man, it's coming together. It's coming together. Okay, okay, okay. Man, there's some good stuff. I'm hoping this vision is how I'm creating a vision that you can see it, because I did too. And maybe you're working from the park while your kids are running around playing, and maybe you just finished your morning prayer before you check your dashboards. Maybe you finally have the margin to present with the people you love with building something that matters. Maybe you could plan a vacation, big vacation. Say, I'm gonna invite all my family and all that. And that's what I'm working on right now to do. I'm in that moment right now. I want to be able to plan a vacation from. I just want to just get everybody and just put together a vacation and do it. So now I'm looking directly at you. And I know I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. You. No, you. Don't look around. It's you. And that's not a fantasy, my friend. That's not a fantasy, young lady. That's not a fantasy, my man. That is not. That's the fruit of obedience. That's what's happening when you stop thinking your frustration is failure. It's not failure. And start seeing it as formation. Okay, so here's what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. Even one of these signs hits you in the chest today, don't ignore it. Don't push it down. Don't call it crazy, because it's not crazy. God won't give you the eyes to see a problem without grace to solve it. I know you're feeling restless. That's God reminding that the season of maintaining is ending, and the season of multiplying is beginning. Now, I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm not telling you to quit your job tomorrow. I'm not telling you today, just walk up and quit your job. But I am telling you to stop dismissing what God's might be showing you. Please don't. Because I had to. So, I mean, if some of these things are hitting you, 1 sign, 2 sign, 3 sign, or even a vision, I want to hear your story. I want to hear your story about some of these things that have been bothering you, or some of these things that are doing. Just put them in the comments and say, hey, sign number 1, that stick with me. Sign number 2, that stick with me. Sign number 3, that stick with you. Come on, I need you to get into it and feel this video of what I am giving you, because it's some good stuff. So don't run from the calling just because it feels big. I know it's big. It gets scary, but God specializes in doing big things through willing hearts. I'm rooting for you out there. I'm rooting for you. That's why I'm bringing this information. God got you. And remember, if you can't see it, you might just be called to build it. If you can't see it, you might be that person that needs to get that done. If you see in the next one, stay blessed, stay bold, and let's build something beautiful together. I need us to build something beautiful together. Share me your ideas, Tell me some things that you're doing that's going to help you out, or it's just going to help me out along the way. So thank you all for joining me. So I'm hoping this video helped you out along the way. Look, man, I am trying to insinuate some things in you to help you to see some things and to figure out some things. I'm not giving you some great hope thing that's trying to hope that these things work. If you're not consistent, if you're not scheduling yourself, if you're not praying, if you're not talking with God and trying to put these things together and asking God to show you these things, it's not going to work, because you got to be consistent in things. They're not going to work. I see a lot of people that get these entrepreneur things and they just don't want to put work in this hope overnight that it's going to boom and blow up. You're going to start selling all these things. You're going to start making all these videos. If you're not being consistent, guess what? It's not going to work. I mean, and don't go telling nobody it's not going to work because it's not working with you. Don't go around and say, hey, I just didn't put the effort in and now I need to put more effort in. And that's what I had to do. I had to put more effort in. There's some times that I just wanted to cry in my truck because I thought, this is some hard work. And guess what? God didn't raise you to be old soft. You got to be tough, man, to be a God caller. And when God prepared, you got to be tough. Can't be no soft Christian. And I always tell my pastor that, look, I ain't no soft Christian, so I'm tough. And so I want you to be tough. And that's why I'm giving you this information. So jot it down. Take time out. Hey, this is Kirkland with Stewart Snacks is my business. Y'all have a good day. Tell me, come on now, give me some comments and tell me what's going on. I hope you watch this full video, learn something, take it and share it with somebody. Somebody may be stuck right now. And look, it's not about you. You got to quit forgetting about you, because if I thought it was about me, I'm trying to help someone else out, and I need you to help someone else out too. So thank you for joining me. You all have a good day. Bye-bye.